Welcome everybody to another video by Sander for the YouTube channel Sander Over, and today we are going to take another look at another one set booster box. This is for Mr. Y. Mr. Y asked me if he wanted to if he wanted to open up a box, and he said, well, if you can give me the bottom one, I'll be happy to do that. So I had to dig around, and by God, I found the bottom box. Oh, let's just keep him inside the box, shall we? Put it in the corner here. Let's start cracking. Talk about something. Get that scissor. Get the scissors out of the way. Talk about what's going on in the world of Magic. The bundles, they're coming. The complete bundles. And we have an encroaching Mythics. And another uncommon, and oh, that's a list card, interplanar bacon card. Sorry, beacon, but I call it bacon just because I can. Yeah, the complete bundles are coming. I was lucky enough to get all of them, but I've also heard from others. Ooh, Skrelv. That's a nice rare. That some of them did not get all of the booster, or not all of the bundles that they were supposed to get, or that they ordered, because the distributors kind of, well, screwed up. They screwed it up. Let's just be honest about it. So that's a lot of uncommons, by the way. Gee. And Blue Sun's Twilight. Okay. And we got to come. I'm not going to take the foils aside. It's all about the Mythics and rares in this set. It doesn't actually really matter in the set box if you got the oil version or the, the alternate art versions. In the end, the money is all in the big ones. The few cards, the Elish Norns, the Mind Splice Apparatus. That's actually a pretty good rare. And it's so OP, man. It's so overpowered. Once you get that cooking, it just keeps producing more and more mana for you. So yeah, but it does bode well because there's a lot of blue ones. Although not for him, Mr. Y does not want. Ooh, the Filigree Silex. Does not want the mono blue version of that card that does the proliferate, and then the proliferate. I forgot the name again. It was a very, very difficult name. Let's see, we got some commons, uncommons. There we go. Oh, and we have a mythic back there. So, what is it? It's Vizhgaraz, the Doom Hive. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. It's the first mythic. I think isn't that the mythic from the commander set? The alternate commander? Yeah, I think so. Green Sun's Twilight. Canker Bloom. Still a weird name, man. Dominaria list card. The Power Stone Shard. Very ineffective in commander because you're only allowed to have one of these, and for each artifact you control named Power Stone Shard, it adds one extra colorless mana, but since you're not allowed to have more, not very useful. Anyway, let's see. So, Shielder's Edict, that's a pretty good. Oh, hey, here we go, Luca. That's a pretty good mythic. Oh, and by the way, if you hear kids again in the background, both of my kids are home, so I mean it's the weekend. My wife is entertaining them right now. But it is what it is. The kids are always wild, so if you accidentally hear some of them screaming or whatever, Blade of the Shared Souls, that might be why. So, yeah, so what's coming up now? What's the next set coming up? Because everybody's already moved on from this set. Nobody cares about anymore what comes out of these boxes. Because I can see that in the numbers. Everyone, keep watching, because that also helps the channel. But the Mycosynth Gardens, really cool, and Miglos, the Maze Crusher. No, it's a rare. I'm gonna put it here. March of the Machine. And what about March of the Machine? Well, there's a March of the Machine, and there's a March of the Machine Aftermath. The Aftermath is going to be a small set of, I think it was 90 cards? Yeah, I think it was 90 cards. Mostly rares and mythics, or a lot of rares and mythics, and yeah, it's going to be an addendum, or, you know, an extra. And I'm like, really? Do we need an extra? I mean, there's a standard set. Ooh, Razor Verge Thicket, that's nice. And a Melcator, the Purity Overseer. Okay, that's two rares. So yeah, there's gonna be like something like 2 or 3 rares at least in each pack. And yeah, what is it gonna do? I don't know, man. It's hard for me as a seller to ascertain if it's gonna be a good one. Oh, another Razor Verge Thicket. All right. Or if it's going to be one of those sets that's going to bust. I also know that a lot of people are afraid to order or pre-order it because of that. Because they don't know what's in it. And frankly, neither do I. So, Canker Bloom again. Oh, and we have Elish Norn, Mother of the Machines. Well, dude, you got your box, you know, halfway back with Luca and Luca back there. Luca's a pretty penny, I believe. But Elish Norn, man, yeah, well, that'll fetch you a nice little penny. Got you there. So, yeah, March of the Machine, the Aftermath. I don't know. Oh, we have another mythic. I know what it is already, and I'm freakingly jealous. It's a Tyrannus Rex. Yeah, I might as well just go straight through the mythics. Here we go. We got the little clump. I think it's a clump. Oh wait, what am I doing? This is a list card. Geth's Grimoire. Well, it's a nice flavor to the set though, because it's Geth. So anyway, March of the Machine. Yeah, it's coming out in a couple of months, but I don't really know what to expect right now. It's going to be an interesting set. Vindictive Flamestoker. I played with that in my previous video. You can see what I did with that card. It's actually pretty cool. And in Canker Bloom, once more. You can pull some shenanigans with that with the oil counters and put more on them. Draw 4 when your hand is empty or almost empty, and draw 4 new ones. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Well, and this card's also in it. So now you really need to go back and watch that arena video, because it's really fun. It's a fun deck. It's not the best of the best, because that is, well, assumably right now it's mono red, but the meta is going to adjust. They're going to find a way to just mess with the mono reds and the mono blacks. And oh, Might Overseer. That's actually a pretty good card too. And we got Kaya. I don't understand why this is a rare, because this is such a good card. It's so underestimated, and I think this should be a mythic and maybe 1 pip less. But hey, that's just me. Then it would be worth a mythic slot though, because 7-drop is kind of hefty. But if you are able to get out some treasures and yeah, put some other way of getting more mana, yeah, that'll do it. Once you get that on the table, that is a pretty hard card to deal with in Standard. Farewell doesn't do it. We got Venser, the Corpse Puppet, and we have another common land, a Sphere. Yeah, and then we have that Masters Commander set everybody's talking about, and they're all tumbling over each other to say, oh, it's going to cost 300, no, 400, no, 500. We have a mythic back there, by the way, and it's, really? Oh, okay. Maybe I should just keep the box. How's that? Throne and Tevesh Gzas, Doom of Fools. I've never seen this card. I don't even know what it does. What is it? Create 2/0/1 black Thrall creature tokens. Okay, well, with Mondrak, and well, you could. Then you can sacrifice another creature or planeswalker. If you do, draw 2 cards and draw another card if the sacrifice permanent was a commander. Okay. That's an interesting card. I'm going to put it here. Even though it's a list card, it's still a mythic. I'm going to put the mythics in that pile. The commander master set. I've never thought to live to see that day. But it's coming. There is actually another mythic. Are you kidding? Come on. Staff of Completion. That's a really nice card. Although I don't really think it's worth the mythic slot, but hey, you know. What was it? Oh yeah. Master's Commander is going to be like $400, so that's about 350 euros. That's what they say for a draft box or a set box. Is it? I don't. That must be the collector's box, right? Because it has to be Skrill's Hive. And we got a list slot for Aisha of Sparks and Smoke. Okay. That is actually one of the secret layers. I don't know which one, but yeah, cool. So that box is going to be like, if the collector box is going to be 400 euros or 350 euros, there must be some really, really good cards in there, and they must have tightened the print run. That's what Rudy said. So yeah, if you watch his channel, I mean, Conduit of Worlds, cool. People bash him. People are, they don't like his channel, or they don't like what he's talking because he doesn't know what he's talking about. Well, I think the dude really knows what he's talking about, and if he's got a lead on something, he's not going to give that away unless it doesn't affect him. So I'm not sure if it's going to be. Ooh, Red Sun's Twilight. Like that card. Like the artwork on this, by the way. Have you guys ever seen the artwork on this one? Look at it. It looks really cool. But okay. I think that he's onto something, and that that it might be worth that much, or might be that much, because there's going to be less of a print run, which would be good for a specialty set. I'll be honest. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm on the fence. Okay, Jorda Kadeen and Tyvar. That's actually pretty good. Tyvar is actually also worth a nice penny there. It's a good card. So that master set, I might just buy a lot more than I do in pre-order. I'll be honest. I think that set's going to be really good. There's going to be a lot of reprints in there, including the Jeweled Lotus, which everybody was talking about. Melira, because it's going to destroy the second. Lucky Clover? Dude, you got lucky, man. I'll be honest. A Lucky Clover back in the day, it's good that I think they banned it in Standard. I think they did. So we got some commons. Yeah, no, they did ban it. I think they did. Oh, and we got the Sword of Forge and Frontier. Wow. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mythics. 7 mythics, and we got a couple of packs to go. And don't tell me that in the end we're gonna get all the good stuff again. Like the last one that I cracked for him, or for myself? No, for myself. The last pack at an Elish Norn full artsy fartsy thing. We have another list. Praetor Consul. I'm gonna move some of these over because this is just not good. There's just too many. I can't stack them all up, everybody. I can't do it. I can't keep all of the cards in one stack. There's too many mythics. Should just sell them off. And we got Thrune, the Breaker of Silence, and we got Glissa, Sunslayer. That's actually a really good card too. You can pull some shenanigans with that one with Toxic and everything. It doesn't have Toxic, but it has First Strike and Death Touch. So it's such a good blocker. It's such a good blocker. It'll stop anything in its tracks because nobody wants to attack. And if you can give it something like Reach, well, people are very hesitant to attack you. I can assure you that much. All right, now we got Encroaching Mycosynth again. Okay, I don't think we're going to get another really big hitter here. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. It could still happen. We still got 2 packs left. Going to crack them right now. Going to start, see what it is. Yeah, so we're ending the, we're coming to an end of the video. Shieldred Edict again. Man, that card's so, there's so many of them, but, oh, and Koth. Koth is a very good card. You can draw mountains like it for days. So if you like this kind of a video, well, please like and subscribe. If you were new to the channel, please leave a comment too. And I really appreciate all the support and all the good, nice and fun messages I'm getting. Don't forget, I have a Patreon page. No, there's not going to be anything big back in there. Tangleweave Armor, and we got a, oh well, Bloated Contaminator that is actually a pretty good card. And Feed the Infection. Alright, this was it. Mr. Y, Yuri, this one was for you. And I hope you're going to have fun with it. And until next time, and I'll see you all very soon. And be safe and enjoy playing the game. Bye.